I wanted mountains, I wanted ocean and beach and biodiversity. I looked in many places, but Sri Lanka just bubbled up to the top of the list. So it all came about because we were building a beautiful villa in Talpe, and we found that just next door was a really lovely 4-acre coconut grove, and we just felt that that would be a really good location for a beautiful, environmentally sensitive development. And we had a few stabs at designing it ourselves. We met AD Lab, Warren and Darlene, who instantly came up with a scheme that was better than anything that we were cooking up.
We are an award-winning firm. We have lots of international experience in hospitality and high-end housing. We've done projects from places like China to Southeast Asia, and this is our first venture into Sri Lanka, and I think we are bringing all that experience, all that knowledge, and what we are trying to do is to create something very unique and edgy in resort living.
At AD Lab, we do not repeat designs. We are a company that looks at each project in its own merits, and the idea of the project, the design of the project grows from the ground up. It grows from basically the clients, the sites, the culture in which it is situated.
Talpe is just a very good location. It's the Golden Mile coming down from Gaul. The beaches are right there, restaurants, hotels.
It's probably one of the best destinations within Sri Lanka that has access to amenities, to the natural beauty of Sri Lanka, to the beachfront, everything you would want really.
This particular site in Tamba is located in a beautiful plain, which is just a stone's throw from the beach. When we saw the site, we fell in love with the density of the foliage, and hence what we wanted to do was to preserve as much as possible the greenery. So we sensitively built the individual apartment blocks around the greenery and scaped the whole topography so that we create a kind of green enclave, a kind of oasis. What we tried to do was to actually create a building that doesn't overwhelm the landscape, that has this subtlety in it, and yet with the same kind of diversity and variety you find in the culture.
Whenever we work in other cultures, we look for something that inspires us, something that we find unique, beautiful about the place. I love the colors, the arts, the crafts, the clothing. All of those things influence our design. Every time I go to Sri Lanka, I feel that there's a big weight lifted off my shoulders. I am completely at peace. It is a place that helps me to reflect on life.
The reason why we keep going back there is because we have a real love for the place, an appreciation for the history, the culture, the architecture.
It's always been incumbent for me that anything I do within Sri Lanka should somehow fit with the historical and cultural wealth of this island. I wanted to be sure that whatever we do fits into the environment harmoniously.